Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, I'm in desperate need of a wash. I'm starting off with a pre-shampoo clay, and it is from Cream of Nature. So I got that from Walmart. It does really well for my hair. I'm not super pressed about doing anything more like combing out. I'm just adding this into my hair section by section and just starting to really get this hair nice and coated. So first things first, I try to get all the way up to the root and all the way to the ends of this hair, and obviously getting all of those baby hairs on the front and the sides and the back. So I actually have psoriasis in my scalp, so I get a lot of peeling and flaking, and I just have to keep up on it as much as possible. I like to have my hair in 4 sections at all times. It just makes my wash day just so much simpler and so much easier as a whole. Now I'm going to rinse that out and taking my time, making sure I get section by section and making sure I really coat, get the hair saturated and wet, because I have low porosity hair, so it takes a lot to get the water and any product into my hair. I really just have to work it in and force my hair to take it. Like, girl, get this hydration, quit playing. Next thing I'm doing is using an apple cider vinegar and water mix 50-50, and this is really good for your scalp, again, because I have psoriasis and my scalp peels so much. It just gets all of the extra dead skin, and it's antifungal and all of that, so it's really good to do, especially in between me wearing wigs. I just like to really squirt all over my hair, and then I like to put it onto like the actual scalp and just spray it, like super saturate. After that, I am rinsing out, and then I'm using my leave-in conditioner. This is from Shea Moisture, and I'm just detangling, combing out my hair using a Denman brush. And when it comes to my hair, I'm like rough. I'm just like, get it done. Or I like to go from the bottom and work my way up to the top, and then once I've made it all the way through, I just like to pull my brush straight through afterwards. Now the hair at the top of my head is less thick. Like, I definitely just have a different hair texture up there, so it takes the products differently. Combing out is different. It's just the top half of my hair, even with, I do have a little bit of damage on one side that I still have not gotten cut off all the way. I've just been cutting every wash day, but my hair in general is just so much thinner up top than it is in the back, because that kitchen is the kitchen, okay? Again, keeping those in those 4 sections. So now my hair has the leave-in conditioner in there, and I have kind of been doing my own thing. So now I'm re-wetting my hair because it started to dry, and you can see that conditioner is kind of starting to show up again. So we're just combing it out, and now I'm using some twist defining cream, and I love this. Like, this was my first time using it, and it did so well for my hair, so I'm super hyped. Then I'm going in with my gel, and I'm covering, and I'm just running it through until I can really see that it's both penetrated into my hair. So once I see my curls starting to pop a little bit, I'm like, all right, bet. So now we're twisting the hair, and as I twist it, I'm twisting and pulling up, and I'm also twisting additionally in between my twists, if that makes sense. So like, it's just gonna be extra twisty, you know? So when you let it go, it does loosen up, so you wanna make it pretty tight. But as you can see, I'm kind of twirling the hair around my fingers in a way that it's twisting it as I'm twisting it down. So I did that a couple times because I just know y'all just heard the word twist like 10,000 times. And after that, I like to, bring it around my finger. Any additional product, I like to kind of just rub it somewhere else, either a towel or in my hair. Again, same thing, making sure that hair is super saturated all the way down to the ends. And then make sure you evenly split the hair, because sometimes I'll do a twist and then one side is longer than the other, and then I have to undo it because you don't want to separate hair. So as you can see here, I'm like pulling up, like really twisting hard and twirling that hair around my fingers as I'm twisting it all the way down. I do that the entire way, and your twist outs just like come out so good when you do it this way. So do it. And you see I have like a ton of product. That's totally fine. I literally just slide it down, put it on a towel, or put it in my hair. It's really cool. You want to make sure whatever products you do use and whatever hair type that you have, that it can take that. My hair is like a sponge, so by the time it dries, it has soaked pretty much every single thing in, so I don't have to worry about having any type of residue. Again, it depends on your hair and your products, but for me this works, and I didn't have any white spots from any place that was fully dry. Now when it comes to the top of my hair, again, it is thinner than the back of my hair, so I use less products because I don't want it to get too bogged down. And if I do ever have any type of like whiteness, it's always from like the front half of my hair. And even without damage, this hair is just thinner. I want to say it's probably like a 3C, maybe 3C, 4A. It's just real thin up there. I don't know what the girlies be up to. Now really twirling that around the finger, getting rid of the excess product, and there she goes. She cute. Last one on this side there. And I always make the ones on the top a little bit thinner because that hair is finer. I want the curls to be more defined, and it kind of struggles. My hair is a little bit straight up there. Now I'm using this portable Golden Hot hair dryer, and honestly I got this from Target, and it's like one of my best investments because it is very space efficient. You can put that anywhere, and it all goes inside that one little tiny box. I could just put it underneath my bathroom and it's perfect. So I had this on the hot setting. If you don't want heat, you can do this overnight, but I had somewhere to go. Alrighty, now we're running into Liliana land, and you know, I'm just doing water here and she's already freaking out. So that's just, you know, what she does. She's just her mother's child and she's into the dramatics. So, you know, we're combing out the hair the same way, using water and leave-in conditioner. And I do her hair the same way I do mine, in 4 sections. I just try to calm her down. Just relax, little girl. She just be stressed. So she actually just got some braids taken out. She had braids and beads in her hair, so she has a lot of buildup. Her hair is actually much thinner than mine. You'll see she has the same curl pattern as me, but her hair is much finer than mine is. And I'm thinking now that she's 3, this is where we're going to be staying at. So yeah, I'm using this leave-in conditioner that I love. And that spray bottle, I want to say I got that from Sally's. Section out that hair. So, you know, I like to give her snacks, TV, whatever works to get her to relax. I like to hold the hair from the base and just start at the ends and very lightly and slowly just make my way up. Again, she does have a lot of buildup at the very top of her hair. That's like where the braids, you know, the start of the braids. Because we were putting, you know, just like different types of edge controls and stuff there, so it just kind of got built up a little bit. Got through one side. This other side was way worse. I don't know what was up with this side, but she has a lot of buildup, as you can see, like right at the very top there on those like 5 braids were. So again, using this cream leave-in conditioner here to work this into the hair. And then putting extra at the top and just working that into the actual build up, and it just separates the build up like right away. definitely just makes my process a lot easier working that out first before I try to comb it out, because one, we want to preserve all of her hair. We don't want any of her hair falling out. And two, I'm tired of hearing this girl scream. Lord, that girl scream all the time, okay? So anything to keep her relaxed and we get her hair detangled, the better. So, and I really just take my time. It took me like 10 minutes to get all of that buildup out, and I lost very little hair. And, you know, she was relatively calm for the most part. And I was able to just comb straight through afterwards. Look at that. Look at that hair, girl. So cute. We've come a long way. Oh, kissies. Now we're washing her hair. This process took me not even 5 minutes, because the girly, my child, was going insane, and she does every single time we wash her hair. I just try to get her to relax. I literally lay her straight across our counter, and I just hold her head up for her, because when we do it in the shower, it's just too much. She's like flailing, acting like someone's trying to murder her. So at least this is a little bit more contained and the water is less. She's not fully immersed in water, because she does not like getting her hair washed, but she loves baths. So we're just getting that soap in there. I'm using the Shea Moisture Restore shampoo there. And now I'm just quickly, as fast as I can, rinsing out this hair with warm water, because I'm like, girl, you're not dying. You're not. But the curls is popping though. Okay. So now I'm using that same leave-in conditioner on her hair that we've been using. It's like my go-to. It's pretty lightweight. And I'm just making sure that everything is fully covered with it, and I'm not doing much else with her hair today. She's gonna get her hair rebraided, and I don't have the time, so we just make sure her hair is done from root to tip. And this is the Jane Carter Solution Curls to go Untangle Me Weightless Leave-In. I kept saying leave-in and forgot to tell you, but yeah, you can get it at Target. It's called the Jane Carter Solutions. It's my favorite leave-in. And I put her hair in a ponytail, and then I loosened the ponytail to make sure it's not pulling at her roots, and we leave it at that. Going back to my hair now, I'm using this oil from Shea Moisture. Actually a hot oil treatment, but it's super thick oil, because you know it's used to be getting heated up. So I cover that with my fingers, and I start to just go backwards from how my twist was done, and then once it separates the two pieces at the top, I just pull it. As you can see there, that was probably my only one. I had like 3 maybe that wasn't fully dried from the heat, but I had things to do that day, so I was like, we just gonna leave it because it's going in a pony. Typically I would sit underneath the dryer for like an hour, and then after that I would let it air dry overnight, but again, I had somewhere to go, so. Here's another one. You can see I'm just pulling it straight, and my twist out came out super defined. I have no white anywhere. I have no flaking. It just looks good. So now I'm just picking this hair up, making it as fluffy as possible just before I start to separate the curls. I just want to start to get the roots up and start getting it into my puff, because I want it up in the air, okay? Now I'm using this fishnet that I got literally from like my local drugstore, and I soak it in oil. So I use that same oil that I was using, that coconut oil. I literally just lay it in the oil the day before and soak it in so that it's hydrating. And I do just a half pineapple, and then from there, the hairs that are long enough, I start to separate those so that we can get a nice big full fro. So with this, you want to make sure that you're not separating too much or it'll get frizzy. My hair will kind of automatically have places where I can pull it apart. So I just feel for that. And look at that, it's so cute. Nice and fluffy and defined and cute. So I take 3 clips and I clip the sides up because I'm using Eco Styler gel right now and a brush. And now we're about to get our hair laid and shade, but I don't want to get into my curls because they will get flat immediately. So especially my top hair. So we're just combing and brushing that hair up, and we're gonna reinsert that pineapple, do a little fishnet, pull it through. You can do this as big or as small as you want. I like to make mine relatively large. So taking those clips out now. And now I'm just tucking them on each side. And boom. From there, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick and fluff my hair up exactly the way I want it. And that's really it. Now we're running to the baby hairs. I don't love baby hairs. I don't like them much at all. So I do very minimal baby hairs. We just want to be slicked up so you can see that if I wanted to, I could have the best ones, but I'm just not into that. Here we are trying to figure out my widow's peak, and it's a mess. So the Eco Styler gel will get it done for me, but to ensure that my baby hairs will last the whole 3-4 days, I use this wax from Bedhead. It does not make my hair white at all. I just lay it right on there. My hair is so fine up there that it's gonna stay down for a while. After that, I just put my scarf on and then I do my makeup. By the time I finish my makeup, the hair was good. It was good to go. Okay guys, so this is the final look. Lily's not gonna be in camera because she was acting a dang on fool. I want you guys to see my hair up close and personal. And this is our mommy-daughter wash day routine, Uncooperative Toddler, all of that. These are the first time me using these product combination, and honestly, it did well for me.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh, now you want to be nice?
Thanks, Mommy.
Thanks, girl.
Thanks, Mom.
Well, Lily's in a good mood now, guys. She was not while I was doing her hair. Honestly, this is big enough for me because once day 2, 3, 4 pop around, it's gonna be full. So I wanted to keep some type of definition and allow that to marinate and get as big as it wants to get. In terms of keeping this up in maintenance, I use my scarf around my edges and then I throw this on just over the pineapple and leave it like that. This is super loose, and I also soak it in oil before I wrap it around my hair, so it's as good as it's gonna get other than just being a fro, you know? As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. Give me your tips and tricks for how to help toddlers have a better time. Don't say those little hats in the shower because they don't work. So anything else, I'm here to take those. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video.